In North Carolina news, Governor Roy Cooper said on Friday, December 16, he would appoint Allison Riggs to fill a vacancy on the North Carolina Court of Appeals. Riggs, who has spent over 13 years with the Southern Coalition for Social Justice, has no experience as a judge at any level. She joined the left-leaning activist organization after graduating law school at the University of Florida. Cooper named her to fill the upcoming vacancy created by the election of Republican Richard Deeds to the state's Supreme Court. Allison Riggs is a brilliant attorney and an experienced litigator who has spent her career fighting for fairness and defending people's constitutional rights, Governor Cooper said. I am confident that she will continue to serve our state with distinction and be a great asset to the bench. Riggs currently serves as the co-executive director and chief counsel for voting rights at the Southern Coalition for Social Justice. She worked with current Associate Justice Anita Earls at the organization and succeeded her as in the executive director role. Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Cameron Batson is set to go before a Fulton County judge over his arrest after allegedly being involved in an altercation with an Atlanta police officer and fleeing the scene. Early Saturday morning, Atlanta police officers said they arrested Batson, who was recently signed to the Atlanta Falcons, for driving under the influence and leading them on a chase. Around 2 a.m., an officer said he saw Batson speeding and failing to stay in his lane in a pickup truck, so he conducted a traffic stop on Interstate 75, north at the Northside Drive exit. Actor Jeremy Renner was reportedly hospitalized following a snow plowing accident on Sunday in Reno, Nevada. A spokesperson for Renner told Deadline the actor was listed in critical but stable condition with injuries suffered after experiencing a weather-related accident while plowing snow earlier today. Renner, best known for playing the superhero Clint Barton, or Hawkeye, in multiple Marvel movies and Disney Plus television shows, was reportedly airlifted to the hospital. The two-time Oscar nominee currently stars in the Paramount Plus series Mayor of Kingstown. The second season of the show is set to begin airing on January 15th. Renner was previously nominated for Best Actor at the 2010 Academy Awards for his performance in The Hurt Locker. 6 people shot in Detroit New Year's Day in 3 unrelated shootings, 1 person killed. The Detroit Police Department is investigating 3 unrelated shooting incidents early New Year's Day. A total of 6 people were shot, 1 of them fatally. Police responded around 1:40 a.m. Sunday to East Warren and Outer Drive for a shooting at a New Year's Eve party. Officers on the scene found 1 person shot and indicated that 2 additional people were also shot and privately conveyed to the hospital. EMS arrived at the scene and, unfortunately, pronounced the person found shot at the scene deceased. Investigators said the suspects are unknown and fired gunshots at the 3 people while they were at the location. Both people conveyed to the hospital are being treated for their injuries. Their conditions were not disclosed. The Detroit Police Department's homicide unit is handling the investigation. Rescue crews took a woman to the hospital after her luxury sedan came under fire along Interstate 95 in northwest Miami-Dade, triggering a search for the person or people responsible. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, the victim was heading north when another vehicle pulled up beside her, and someone inside opened fire at around 3:30 a.m. Sunday. Investigators said the woman's Maserati was shot more than 30 times. Some of those bullets hit the left side of the victim's body, detectives said. Authorities said the woman was able to exit the highway onto Northwest 119th Street while the shooter kept driving north. Dispatch to 1 person has been shot in the leg, a 911 dispatcher told first responders. Help eventually arrived, and paramedics transported the patient to Ryder Trauma Center for treatment. This is not the first time 7 News has reported shots fired on area highways. Radio transmissions captured a 911 dispatcher informing first responders of a shooting along Interstate 95. Reference: a shooting, I-95 northbound. Just be advised, anonymous caller is advising there's a BMW on the side of the roadway shot up, said the dispatcher. Some shootings, sadly, have turned deadly, like one along the southbound lanes of I-95 near 69th Street. Back at the scene of Sunday's shooting, cameras captured the woman's white sedan riddled with bullet holes on the driver's side doors and window. Fortunately, the woman's injuries are not life-threatening.